Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today we are going to be doing my no makeup look. This is a look that I go to for running errands, going to the beach, or any events where I'm going out but don't want to have a full face of makeup on. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look and what products I use, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, I wanted to show you guys what I actually look like before I go out in public on my no makeup days. Usually I just wear like a workout top and pants or shorts and throw my hair up in a ponytail. We're gonna start with a blank canvas. Nothing is on my skin, it's just cleansed. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my e.l.f. Daily Moisturizer. This I use daily after washing or before applying any makeup. We're just gonna rub that all in, take it down the neck a little bit, and then we'll get started with our makeup. So my go-to product that I use for no makeup days is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream. Now this stuff is awesome because it has an SPF of 50 and it also offers a lot of coverage, and now they have expanded their range of shades that it comes in. So I usually use shade light, but this is more of like a summer color for me. So I haven't been out in the sun very often this summer, so this is going to be a little dark for me. But now they even have lighter shades. They used to just have light. So I will definitely be checking those out for winter and non-summer days where I'm not very tan. So I'm just going to go ahead and pump that directly onto my Morphe M439 brush. We're just going to do one full pump for now. So we'll just dab that all over and then swirl it in to start. And on these days, I don't wear a concealer. So we're gonna get all nice and close up to the eye. So we're not quite fully blended in, but I just want to show you guys the difference. So this is the not blended side, and this side's blended. So as you can see, this does offer a lot of coverage. And it does have quite a dewiness to it. They also have CC illuminating. However, I don't think I even need that, and I'm somebody that likes dewy stuff. But this is quite dewy looking without being illuminating. So then I just go back in and just kind of stipple just to blend out any brush strokes that may have occurred during the swirling. So that looks pretty good, nice and blended out. So this is the coverage it gives you. Pretty crazy, right? Like this is better than some foundations I've tried that claim to be full coverage. So now we're done with that. Just one pump is enough. If you want to add coverage, you can always do more than one pump, or if you want to share it out, just do slightly less than one pump. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this because it does wipe away if you were to just touch it. So I'm just going to use CoverGirl True Blend in the shade 2, Translucent Light. And we're just going to go ahead and take a Real Techniques brush, my normal powder brush, and just press that in all over the face. Just want to give a nice coating just to seal everything in. especially around the eyes where things tend to crease. Okay, so now that we have a nice even coat of powder on, we're going to go ahead and move on to the brows. So my brows look kind of sparse and don't lay very nicely just when I leave them. Normally I can get away without doing anything to my brows after I've just freshly tinted and waxed them. But normally I just go in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe, comb them out, and just give them a little bit of structure. Okay, so this is one brow done. This is one brow not even touched. So you can definitely see the difference, although it's minimal. To me, it's definitely a difference. And you'll notice that I do little just like hair-like flicks rather than drawing it out and then filling it in. Okay, so that's the brows. Now, this step is definitely an extra option. Well, all of the brows is definitely an extra option. But if your brow hairs don't like to sit, then you can go ahead and just go in with a clear brow gel just to set them. Nothing crazy, just a quick comb through. And that's it. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to mascara. So I will always curl my eyelashes first, and then I always go in with the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. Now, you will have seen this in several of my other videos. This is my lower lash mascara that I use on a daily basis. However, this mascara does a really good job of separating all the lashes and coating them evenly. Doesn't do any clumpy, funny business. It just evenly coats your lashes and separates them, and they look beautiful. So perfect for a natural, no makeup look, to just have your lashes basically tinted. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll check back in a sec. Alright, you guys, I just wanted to show you what the look looks like with just the upper lashes having mascara on them. So this would be a look that I would do if I know that I'm going to be like sweating a lot, or if I'm going to the beach. Now, usually if I'm doing this for a beach look, I will switch out my mascara to something that's waterproof. But this is what it looks like with just the top lashes. I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom ones just for the purpose of this video though. Alright, so here's the bottom done. So of course, as always, if you make any mistakes, you can just go ahead and go in with Q-tip and just wipe the mistakes away. Alright, so for the final step, what I do is I usually just go in with a chapstick. So you can go in with a traditional regular chapstick, or I also have a tinted option, and this is the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Pink Blossom. So we'll go ahead and use that for today's video. So that just gives me a little hint of color. You could also use a lip stain. That would be something that's a little bit longer lasting. My tip would be, if it's super concentrated, then go ahead and go in with a makeup brush and apply it with the brush rather than using just the actual applicator, and that'll just give it more of a natural look, which is kind of what we're going for today. So I wanted to show you guys a couple more options that you could do and still have it kind of natural looking if this is just too plain for you. So obviously our face is all one color, there's not much dimension, so you could always go in with a bronzer and just add a little bit of color back into your face. So this is the Becca Sunlit bronzer in the shade Capri Coast that I'm gonna go ahead and go in with. And I'm just using a fluffy brush from Crown Brushes. And I'm just going to put that in all my normal spots. So with, without. But with a much lighter hand than I usually would do with like a full face of makeup. So keep in mind that this is a no makeup look. You want it to look as natural as possible. So what you can also do is just take a little bit of that bronzer and just lightly dust it over your nose and concentrate a little more on the forehead where you would get a little bit more of that natural sunlight. So another thing that you can do with the bronzer as well is just go in with a fluffy blending brush and use the bronzer as eyeshadow. So you can just throw that in the crease area just to add a little bit of dimension to your eye. So with, without. So you can see it just adds a little bit more interest to your face, a little more contrast, but nothing too extreme. Now you can also go in with highlight. So I'm just going to go in with Becca Champagne Pop. And I'm just going to take the tiniest bit and pop it on the high points of my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go back in with my powder brush. And I'm just going to mute that down just ever so slightly. Now you could also take this, use your finger, and just stamp a little bit on your eyelid. This again is just going to add a little more interest, a little more dimension to your look. All right, you guys, so this concludes my no makeup look. As always, you can go ahead and finish it off with some Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to help make your natural look last all day. My favorite thing about this whole look is how effortless the It Cosmetics CC Cream is. It's crazy and it has sunscreen, and this is always my go-to look for summers, running errands, going to the beach, or just those days where I want to wear a little bit of makeup, even though I'm not really doing anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite natural go-to makeup products are, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.